And now Fuzzy Zeller. Mean hook left, and the United States Open champion is in closed area.
It's a good putt.
Yeah, I pulled it a little.
Whoa. Well, now, that could be a very costly miss. That's going to give Palmer a bogey 5, and it means Nicklaus can win the skin now by knocking in his putt.
That's very surprising.
Jim has the best chip that you can have here, chipping back up against the hill. It'll slow the ball down a little. It's going to run out of the rough, but it's not a real fast chip.
3 years ago, whoop, there is Mr. Chili Dip, even as you and I, our club, we don't have rough that heavy, Ho.
No, but we saw Hogan do that.
Was too much. Back to 11.
Oh, it looked like a Gerald Ford shot.
It definitely was. That hit somebody down there. There may be somebody hurt. That's only about 100 yards in front of the tee, right by the cart path.
35th hole, and Trevino has virtually run to the tee. No, he's hooked it. He's hooked it a mile, and it's out of bounds. The ball's taken a wicked bounce to the left off the high side of the fairway and kicked right into the gardens. Clear out of bounds. What a tragedy.
It's a shank. Ladies and gentlemen, I have never seen Jack Nicklaus shank a shot.
That shot screamed to the right.
See what he does. It looks okay there. Maybe a little shorter than you would like it. And he's outside over the ball and hits it right in the shank. And that I have never seen in the 30-some-odd years I've watched him play. What is that?
Barber. And no, that's incredible. Barber flat out shanked that shot way off to the right, somewhere up near the scoreboard. Well, golf generally does tend to have something of a knack for mixing the sublime with the ridiculous, but that particular type of non-shot is something you want.
He's deep in the heather. Well, that was the alternative to getting well past the hole. Not being firm enough through the heather, which of course is the most difficult stuff apart from gorse to play out of. This ball will swing quite violently left. But he hasn't even reached the green, and with the gesture of the thumb, he signals Trevino through to the next hole.
Uh-oh, he shanked it.
Right on that stinking divot. You dirty, rotten piece of junk.
You heard what he said, Lee. He said I hit it right on that stinking divot.
Back down the same fairway, behold the man generally acknowledged to be the greatest golfer of all time. Jack Nicklaus has found the bunker known as hell. It was in a predicament similar to this that the great Bernhard prayed to the Lord. Don't send the lad, he said, you'd better come yourself. Nicklaus took 10 shots.
Watson for the par. Up for par. Oh, now.
Into one shot, but certainly a long shot. Now watch this little putt right here, and it is swift. You can't be too aggressive here.
No, you can't. And hold it. That tap in
Isn't the green, had the gallery not been there. The players these days have learned to play these golf shots so much better than they used to. You talk about a lot of the skills, and there's a lot of talk about how far the ball goes and everything else, but the players are so much better here.
Of course, no sooner than you say that, Ed, than he can't get it on the green.
Well, as Palmer hits his second shot on the 18th, he needs only a par to win. He traps it, the same trap which player earlier blasted out of. It's well known few are better at hitting from the sand. so Palmer's followers are not concerned. But he has exploded too strongly, burying the ball far across the green. It'll be impossible to get that par 4 now, but he still has a chance to tie Player with a bogey 5. He didn't get near enough, and here's the end of the golf drama. Palmer with a double bogey 6 is finishing with a 281.
We had fun and games at the third. Tom Kite versus Sandy Lyle.
And that looks like a 9-iron from Kite. You see, stripping down the shaft. Shouldn't get airborne by very much. No. And he hasn't done it. That'll end up right at the bottom of the green. Almost back to his feet. And I'm not so sure that this is going to make it either. Now down to a 4. Let's hope this is enough. And I'm not sure that it is. It's got to be worth a smile now, because would you believe it? I think he's going to keep going though. Take your driver, some cockney wit in the crowd.
Both balls, and I'm a half-inch out. And I was so mad then I couldn't see straight. Of course, I missed it. And then he